Hey Divas, this is Anna coming to you with a big project, well, kind of a big project, and then a small project. Okay, this right here was inspired by my sister's scrapper. I absolutely love her work. She is just a genius with the mini books, and she does them all the time, and I'm so excited. She did a tutorial on this, and this is a Gatefold mini. It's a 6x6 and it is fabulous. So I'm going to get to that in a minute, and then I'm going to show you really quick a card that I made. Okay, this is my card, and I used the corrugated card thingy, and this was gifted to me by Elizabeth for my birthday. Hey girlfriend. And so I finally got to use this, my first time using the corrugated, so I painted it purple. I wanted to use purple. It's a color I don't see being used very often in people's work. It tends to be the creams, pinks, and light blues and stuff like that, and I wanted to use purple, so I figured let's go ahead and do purple. So this is a handmade paper flower that I made. I did a tutorial on how to make these, and many videos back. These right here are the Tim Holtz rosettes, the one that's the 2-in-1. So I did those there, and then just a purple flower button with some twine and a bling. This right here is a K & Company 3D embellishment sticker. And then I don't have, actually I do. Looks like Joann's is starting to sell these little packs that have little treasures in it, because it came with that purple cabochon, this bling, this button, and that metal filigree finding back there. And it comes with all of these. It's only like $2. It's so awesome because it's like a little goodie bag. So I used that. This right here is Paper Bag Lady doily, and right here's a K & Company. I just popped off the original. It had like a orange yellow bling in there, and I took it off because it just wasn't looking cute. And then I have the new Prima stamp, and my best friend had purchased them, I think, I don't know if it was 3 or 4 of the new ones, and gifted me with those. And then I just paper pieced her dress. I added some little bit of lace there, and I put a little flower. I added some bling for a necklace and an I Am Roses flower, and I just used my brown Sharpie to color her hair because I stamped her originally on the Tim Holtz. Let's get this right. Prima tags. Jeez. And I noticed that when you try using the blending markers, it doesn't work good because it doesn't saturate. It's not a porous type of cardstock, so the ink sits up top. So I just used one color. I didn't try blending. Okay, and then this right here is just a little piece of applique. I used some Ooh La La trim right here. Okay, and then this is just the inside. This right here is the primrose paper, and then another one of those 3D type stickers, and then that's just a cutout. So that's my card. Yay! Okay, this Mama Jamma right here. Ugh. I had a blast doing this. I'm going to put the tutorial on how to do this below. She makes it very easy, very easy, and the measurements are super easy measurements for those that are challenged like I am actually doing better in learning though. So the paper stack I use, it's K & Company. And then this beautiful trim right here was gifted to me by Leonie, who's my passion for paper. Hi Leonie. And then I just put the same here. I have a doily right here, which is the Paper Bag Lady doily. And we all know this is the 99-cent cameo inside this beautiful frame. This is another one of my handmade paper flowers. And then I have an I Am Roses, a bling, Martha Stewart leaves, a button. This little spray right here I purchased from Elizabeth Bitty Bum Bum when she had her store open. she was selling these little sprays. So that's where that came from. And then this right here, the closure, I used as Butterbee scraps. I purchased like everything that she has in her store. Every time she adds more to it. So these little findings was awesome. So I was really happy to get my hands on this latch. So you'll notice in the video below on My Sister Scrapper, she uses a magnetic. The way I have, you see this? There's no way a magnetic, I don't care if I would have put 5 of them, it wouldn't have held it. So this right here was the only thing, and that's because, you know, you use brads and it goes all the way through. So I didn't do a bunch of stuff on the side and the back. Okay, and then this right here is one of those binder clips I showed you ladies that I started making. And it's using these ugly looking plain little work clips and just punching out the same paper line on here and then just making a little charm on a lobster claw. So that can be removed. It's not adhered permanently. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to the inside. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Let me see if I can put it all the way down so I don't have to hold it up. It makes it, oops. Okay. So, let's see if I can zoom in. Okay, right here I used, sorry ladies, I used the stickers, the 3D stickers. I used some more of the lace inside. I just put a couple of tags in. I cut out these butterflies out of the paper. So I didn't do extra because these are perfect not for pictures, but you know, maybe you need to put a date of an event or just a quick little, you know, title for if you want for the album, whatever, you know, works for you. So I didn't do too much there. On this side, I added a little array of flowers that are I am roses. I just peeled the top part of the roses off there and there. And then this right here is from Michael's in the wedding section. Okay. And then this is the inside. Now in these type of minis, I learned the hard way, you cannot add a ton of 3D embellishments, because I did, and I actually had to remove them because I couldn't close it, because it's about 1/4 of an inch gap in between each page, but the way it's folded, everything compresses, so it was really tough. You have to use flat, like paper punches and stuff like that, or cardstock or stickers. So that's what I did. I busted out all my nestability dies, and then right here on each one of them has a pocket. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit more. There we go. And this is just the inside of the pocket. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that back in here. And this is supposed to show to be like this, where the page is out like this. What I did though is I kept it inside all the way, and the reason why I did that is because when you're folding it, it's popping the embellishments off because they keep getting stuck with each other because it's a gatefold. If they were all laying the same way, it would be easier. But I noticed that I was having a difficult time. So on this side, okay, let's see, is that showing right? There we go. Paper bag lady doily, and then a Sizzix envelope lace die, and then oops. And then these are just little tags. I have this tag punch, so it's just the paper line, and then this is just a little clip with a charm that just says moment, so I just have that inside. And then this right here is also paper bag lady doily, but I cut it in half, and I just put a purple button with twine. This right here is lifted, so it's not adhered all the way, so that if I need to shove something in there, I could. Okay, and this is the other side. Whoops. Okay, there we go. And there is also another nestability die, and then I used one of my flower punches with the pearls in the middle, and then I used the Martha Stewart leaves. This also has the paper line. Actually, I'll just go ahead and leave them out for now, so I don't have to, oops, see, things are falling out. Okay. Okay, and then this right here is also Nestabilities. It's a square flourish type die. And then that right there are the 3D embellishments that came along with this paper line. And I love it. And then the other half of that little doily I just stuck underneath there. Okay, and then in this one, if I can get it out. See, that's the reason why these things are kept out, so they would be easier to pull them out. And this is the other side. I kept them to coordinating on both sides. Okay, and then, wait, did I do that? No, this side right here. Good gracious. Okay. Anyways, sorry. This over here is another Sizzix die. No, Nestability die. And then I just made a pocket, and I used the corner of an envelope, and then I just put a piece of the cardstock over it, and this is one of the 3D embellishments. This right here is just a little pocket or little fold, little whatever you want to call it. And I just got some twine, I wrapped it around, and then I just did some Martha Stewart butterflies and just hung them from the ends. Okay. Oops. And then this is the other page. Of course, another Nestability die, and look at that beautiful sticker. That right there is the Sizzix die. Okay. That. Moving along. Oh, and this was the other side. This is the Cherry Lynn die. I believe that's the Sophia Heart. Is it not beautiful? Just gorgeous. So I didn't add anything else on that because you know what? As things were getting chunky, I had to just keep it with just one thing. I couldn't add anything to it. So this was definitely a learning situation on what I can and cannot do. Okay, I already showed you that. Okay, and then here is the other side, and I just used the scallop Nestability dies, and I just used a Martha Stewart punch, punched out the paper, and used stickles on the butterflies. Thank goodness the paper is just really beautiful, so it really helps out when you're unable to add a ton of yumminess. Okay. And then there's another 3D sticker. I busted out the Martha Stewart punch. And then I just made a tag. So you can write on the back, put a picture in the front. And this one right here, I used this Martha Stewart as a belly band. And I just added some flat back pearls. And this is just a little stopper so that the tag doesn't go all the way through. And then this is right here is a McGill punch that does these little tabs. Okay, and then in this pocket, and then moving on is the back side of that, and whoopsie, there's a couple die cuts on craft, so those are left blank for whatever pictures, if you want to picture of course on this because it's embossed. And then on the other one you could probably do writing. And this right here is just a little bag. So if I want to stick a little momentum in there or something like that, then I can. And this is just another 3D sticker embellishment. And then this is the back. So these right here are, I used the whole thing that Leonie sent me, the whole piece. There was absolutely nothing left to make this mini. So it was really exciting. And then I just cut out this other beautiful paper where I actually fussy cut the butterflies out, so it could be a nice size picture to put there. And then I have magnets, so you could put a picture right here, also another nice size picture, and another one right there. So see, things on something like this, you just can't add any embellishments. So just to keep in mind when you do the or actually I'll close in a minute. When you do this type of minis, you have to really keep in mind that the embellishments, when you're folding them in like this, you're doing this every time you're closing it and opening it. So if you have any embellishments right here, keep in mind that page is pushing against those embellishments. So it rips them, folds them, because I've had to replace a couple of things because of that reason. So you want to make sure everything is stuck down really well. Try not to use as much. And for me, it's very difficult. It was a challenge because I love to use a ton of embellishments, but I honestly loved the simplicity when I seen it on the video. So I really wanted to do that. And this was simple for me, mind you, very simple in comparison to what I like to do. But you know what? There's so many beautiful things out there that don't require a ton of items. So thank you so much, ladies, for stopping by. And I still have to show you my other swap box, and which I'm getting to. There was just one more thing I have totally forgot that I had to put in there. So as soon as I do that, then I'll do another video of that, and then I need to ship them out. They're taking up space in my craft room. So thank you, ladies, so much for stopping by. Thank you to my new subbies. You guys are awesome. And thank you, ladies, on my last video, for each one of you that took the time to leave me a comment and just being really sweet with my projects, and you know, the sweet comments of my personality. You know, it could be annoying to some and it could be awesome to others, you know, but this is me, whether I'm on camera or not. So I'm sorry, I'm cheesy 24/7. And so thank you very much for taking the time. I read each one of them, and they always come at an awesome time where I really just need to be lifted in a positive area, because I'm in a negative area. So ladies, always know that just sometimes the sweetest things that you say, that may just be a few words, really can just help a person's, you know, spirits. So thank you so very much, ladies, for being awesome. And I look forward to uploading this video and seeing what you have to say and watching your ladies' videos. So I will see you soon. Bye.